Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I just thought, let me come live because today is day 6 of Vlogmas, and we had idea to come live at day 6 so that we interact with you guys, see how you're doing, seeing how you're liking Vlogmas, and yeah, just see who all the new people are because we are currently at 37,000 subscribers. Thank you very much. So yeah, I'm just here to talk to you, see how you're doing, and talk about our day. I have just been resting, and Kelvin again is in a resort with the kids, enjoying his life. This time it was my choice to stay back because there was a lot of work to be done. Vlogmas is not easy, and we have so many videos coming up and editing for you guys. So I just decided to stay home and make sure that yeah, you guys have videos to watch and let them rest for a bit. Yeah, but how? Because this is a new kind of life, so I'm sorry, this is the first time seeing this. How can I invite people, or how am I talking to you guys? That is a bit difficult, so let me check this out. Okay, so I don't think it's possible. Maybe we have to, yeah, I can invite people. Okay, anyway, if you want to come on and live, let me know, and then I think I can select you. So let me just go over the questions with you guys, yeah? Hello, beautiful, how are you? Love so much. Hello, I'm very good. Thank you so much. I'm a little tired, as you can see. Working life. Groetjes uit Nederland. Hello from Zambia. Do the kids speak Tree? No, not yet. They do not speak Tree yet. Little by little, it's getting there. Kevin's auntie actually suggested to let them stay in Kumasi until the schools reopen. I'm not a person that can be without my kids for that long, but it was definitely a good idea, and they catched up a lot in the 1 week that we are in Kumasi. So I think if we could have let them stay there, or if we stayed in Kumasi for longer, we have been speaking Tree by now, but it's not that easy. So this is something we're going to work on very, very soon. It's on our list, but they do not speak Tree yet. Good morning from the United States Virgin Islands. Hello. Good afternoon from Ghana. It's 2 o'clock here. Have you found a house? I don't know if I should say. Keep up with the channel, then you'll see that soon. What language do you speak with the kids? Well, we speak Dutch and English, but Dutch is our main language. So basically, we only speak English when the cameras are all on, because that way you can understand what we're saying. But now the kids starting to speak English and Dutch mixed together because we just in Ghana and English is here the main language. So yeah, we speak Dutch and English. Thank you very much, Wendy Ghana. We're working hard, but getting there. I really love the past few videos that are like showing Ghana in a very positive light, to show also the posh side of Ghana. So that is really nice. Yes, I've been having a lot of fun. Will we live in Ghana full time? Well, yes, we do. We have been in Ghana for over a year, and we plan to live in Ghana for the next 4 years. And then we should just see where life brings us. But yeah, we would like to stay here at least until Sophie Jane finishes basic school, because she has been in two different schools already in the Netherlands. Then there was the first school in Ghana, and then now she's going to another school. So in the 4 years she has been to school, she moved to 4 schools already, and I don't think that's healthy. So we definitely want them to stay in the school that we are choosing now, and hopefully pray that it all goes well. You seem a great wife and mother. Thank you very much. It is not easy. It is not easy to have been through this this journey. But yeah, we are trying to make the best of it. You know, being together for 10 years is something that goes with ups and downs and ups and downs. But if you just really take the time to connect with each other, then you know you can persevere anything. And I think for us, coming to Ghana was like our rescue, because in the Netherlands we were having this like 9 to 5 lifestyle where we would just, Kevin will go to work, I'll take care of the kids. It was really like structured. He does his part and I do my part. And then here in Ghana, we're trying to come together more and take time to be with just the two of us instead of always with the children. And that is now going, it's increasing to like be with each other. We like make it a priority to go on date night and all that. And in the Netherlands, that wasn't really. It was possible, yes, but just once in a while. And here we are just trying to make that more of a priority. And then, yeah, I think that's what you see on the screen. It's like we're falling in love again. So yeah, that is really nice. Let me see your questions. Ik vind het heel leuk om jullie in de filmpjes te zien, Mr. Irzani. En ik ben zelf ook van Afrikaanse afkomst. Veel groetjes uit Nederland. Groetjes uit Ghana terug, wat leuk. What are you guys doing for work now? I remember Kevin was looking for something. Yes. Well, YouTube has grown to a level where we are now doing YouTube as our job. It is not a job that pays like, let's say, the highest salary possible, but we are managing. So that is our job at the moment. And I basically dragged Kevin into this, but right now he's starting to like it. He's still looking for a job because he is more like, he doesn't like to take financial risks. But right now, looking for a job wherever you are in the world, I think is very difficult. So yeah, YouTube is our job at the moment. I'm planning to relocate to Accra from the US with my daughter to be with my husband. What do you say I would need to make the move easy? Okay, so if that is Natasha Addo. If I understand correctly, you live in USA and your husband lives in Ghana. If your husband lives in Ghana, I hope that he has things set for you guys here so that you could just come to a house and a home. But if that's not the case, I would definitely maybe start sending money so that he starts building something already. Renting is just, as you can see in the videos, it is crazy in Ghana. It is very, very expensive, especially if you need some place. You know, I get that a lot, that people say that I'm complaining. I just need to get used to the African lifestyle and need to live like Africans live. And I think that perception is maybe a little bit wrong. Africans live very luxurious. It is some part of Africans that don't have the financial means to live as luxurious, but you can find anything in Ghana that you can find all over the world. It's just more expensive. So wanting to move our Dutch lifestyle to our where we are used to for over we lived in the Netherlands for more than 30 years. So wanting to have that same type of comfort, I don't think it's weird, because that is what we are used to. That is what we know. That is where we find comfort. And having a house, I think you need to be comfortable, especially for your mental state. Like the house we were living in, the 6-bedroom house and an office, and then and a swimming pool and a compound. It is just so much maintenance and work. And the way they build here in Ghana is just not very sufficient. So every other day something will be going on. Then the air conditioning would be failing. Then a plumber needs to come because the toilet is leaking. Then the water pressure is not good. So Kevin was like every day solving these minuscule problems. And at a certain point, that takes a lot of stress on you. So that's why we said that, no, we just really need to look for the comfortability that we are used to from the Netherlands and try to find that in the house here. Trying to find that within a budget, that is very difficult, because I think things from the Western world are just very overpriced here. Yeah, that is a fact. So yeah, I'm complaining, but we want to live in Ghana with the comfortability that we were used to in our home country. Yes, that is basically to sum it up. What is Kelvin's profession? His name is Kevin. Why do people keep pronouncing Kelvin? His name is Kevin, Keven. I think Kelvin is a whole other name. Anyway, not a problem. He is a manager, basically. So he was a retail manager, and then he was a regional manager, and then he was an account manager. But his profession is managing people, and he's very good in that. What city in the Netherlands are you from? Amsterdam. We are from Amsterdam, and I really miss Amsterdam. Maintenance in Ghana is an issue. Yes, it is. A big issue. Tell them Africans can't live with the help of the world because we can't survive without Africa. Yes, that is facts. Stating facts. Very good. I love that your videos you did with your husband in a hotel motivated me to come to Ghana. Oh, thank you very much. Yes, those are the things that we really enjoy about living in Ghana. I really enjoy that I don't have to do domestic housework if I don't want to. I really enjoy that there's so much more help with the kids here. You can either employ somebody, which is quite affordable, or there's a lot of family for them to bring to. So yes, I'm really enjoying the fact that I get to live more of my life here than I normally done in the Netherlands, because I waste so much time on maintaining a household. And don't get me wrong, sometimes maintaining a household is nice, but if that is your choice to do, and for me, it was getting a little bit draining to do that each and every day, especially with 2 little children. You can just clean your house. When your kids come, you start all over again tomorrow. And if you do that the same time, it gets a little bit draining. I own a 4-bedroom home here, and I went to Accra twice home, and they're nice. I'm looking for something in Accra. Okay, so Natasha Ado, sorry, to get back to your question. If you don't have a house in Accra, I think that is your first thing that you should be doing. Go and start looking for a house to build, and let your husband help and supervise while he's here. There are some companies that are very good and trustworthy in building. We have not really looked into that, but that's definitely a next step. If you need to look into buying land and all that, I would definitely follow Vanessa Kemby's journey, because she's a little bit further ahead of us. She's already buying land and all that good stuff. So that is something that I want to do, and something I want everybody to encourage. You need to come and invest in Africa, because the numbers are rising. You can imagine there was, let's say, land in East Legon Hills, which is like a suburb of Accra. And I think, let's say 7 to 5 years ago, that land would maybe go for $3,000, while it is now going for $20,000. So the increase of, how do you say, no, depreciation, but I mean the other one, increase, my English. Your return eventually, it is so much. You just need to come and invest here. Invest in Africa, invest in Ghana, this here is the future. I'm telling you, there's so much stuff that is just not here yet. So with a Western mindset and with Western money, you can really come far here. Also look at Mauritia's new video that she did, which is amazing. She bought a farm a farmland. I mean, she's only 24, and she bought a farm. People thinking about buying bags, designer clothes, and all that. It is all of that good stuff. It is nice. I've been there. I've done that. But if you are from African descent, just try and invest. This is the future. I'm telling you. Be very careful when you buy land in Accra. Yes, you need to be very careful in buying land in general. Do you guys visit any neighboring countries? If yes, what are your experience there? We have not. Because of COVID, we don't really travel, to be honest. We stay in Ghana and we are put here, and we don't really travel a lot. Even going outside of Accra is something that we don't really do much, because COVID is still very real. And I don't know what to say. Traveling is just not in the plans for some time now. Nian AJ, hello. I've been watching you. I'm looking forward to a collaboration once this Vlogmas is over and I have more time on my hands. Let me read another question. How do we ensure the person selling land are authorized to sell land and will actually own, not lease? So when we are ready to follow that journey, we will definitely update you on anything that we know, any knowledge. But we are just not there yet. So I can only say what I've heard and can only tell other people's experience. So what I know about buying land is that if you are not Ghanaian, you cannot own land in Ghana. And I think that's a very good thing because you just need to there's so much exploitation of Africa, and Africa is for Africans first. So I think it's a really good thing that it's not possible to own land in Ghana if you're not Ghanaian. But yeah, that is what I know. So if you are non-Ghanaian, you can not own land. I think you lease it for 100 years. And depending on the land you buy, yeah, I don't think I'm the right person to talk to be honest. I don't know. I'm sorry. Let me look for another question. But yeah, be very cautious in any dealings you do here within Ghana. People here, because so many people live hand to mouth here, that means that whatever they earn that day, that's what they're going to eat that day. They have, I think, a little bit of a trouble to looking into long-term things. So if somebody can cheat you, or let's say you want to sell me a potato. Let's just keep it very simple. You want to sell me a potato, and I'm asking, hello, I would like to buy the potato. What's the price? Because you see me and you think that I have money. You see my skin, you hear my accent, you think that, wow, this lady, I'm going to sell this potato for $50. And then maybe I'll pay the $50. And then the next day I'll not come to you again because at a certain point I'm going to know that that potato was not $50, but it was just $2. Yeah, I'm just making an example. So rather than thinking about, okay, maybe I'll see this lady, often if I sell her something and I give her a good service, she'll come to me more often and she'll be a regular customer. They don't think about that. They only think about the $50. Well, you can't really blame them because that is the mindset here. Living in Africa, living in Ghana is so very hard for a lot of people because they live hand to mouth and then there's nobody here to help you. Unlike in the Netherlands, where there is like support with so many things. If you fall sick, if you can't work, if you lose your job, there's a support system of the government that helps you. In Ghana, that's not the case. So you need to hustle. So that is why I think being here, doing business here, being a foreigner here is quite difficult if you don't get that mindset. So you need to understand that the way people live and the way they're trying to survive, they always want to try and cheat you because they want to live, they want to survive. So you just always have to make that cautious decision like, okay, am I going to let that person do it, or am I going to further see my option and know what I'm going to pay for? Sometimes I don't go into discussion. When somebody wants to sell me yam for 20 cedis and I just don't have time, I'll just don't buy. But sometimes I'll just tell them like, listen, I know it's 10 cedis, just give me it for the 10 and they'll be fine. So you just have to keep up with the hustle. Yeah, I think that's the best explanation. Somebody said, we know Ghana well. I'm impressed with you and Kevin. Thank you very much. I don't think you have to be impressed. We lived here for over a year, so it's only normal that we know the hustle a little by now. We don't know everything yet. And I think speaking tree would definitely help a lot in that. So that is something that is high on our list, but difficult. What do you guys think? Do you guys think we should move to Kumasi and maybe live there for some time? I think that would really help. The Netherlands has great social welfare programs. Ghana needs to build similar. I think so, but to be honest, I don't think that's going to happen. There is so much that needs to be arranged in Ghana. I think welfare is way down on the list. The video you did with your husband in the hotel, I really love, and it's motivating me to come to Ghana. Thank you. I think somebody said the same thing just now. Ghana is the place to be honest. If I talk to my people in the Netherlands, I get depressed. Like everything that's going on, the places you can't go to. Here we live quite free. And yes, there's a threat of COVID, but we are living life, yeah. With the COVID threat, we are still living. It's not that serious here, or maybe not serious yet. I don't know. What do you guys think? Somebody said that there's no COVID in Ghana because we are poor, and maybe that is true because there are a lot of people who are poor here and live on the streets. So if you see a baby living on the street, and then like little children who just live on not on the street, but everything is outside because you have a little hut where they're sleeping. So if you go outside, you live outside, you play outside, you eat outside, your immune system is so much more stronger. Like children's, Sophie's age, like when Sophie was around 1, I would not let her pick stuff from the floor, or whenever we go outside, I tell her, no, don't touch that. When we come back in the house, I used to wash her hands. So in Europe, our immune system is just way weaker. So that I think in at some point they're right. Africa is not having COVID because we are poor, but that's a good thing, right? Finally, people are seeing stuff, because you always used to say Africa is dead, Africa is that, Africa is underdeveloped, Africa is, I don't know. They always used to say something about Africa. And see now, we are living a way better life than people in Europe because we have more freedom because we are poor. So yeah, I don't know. I don't like all that talk. I hate it when people talk down on Africa because, if Europe or any, I don't know, have America? I don't know. Well, let's say if the Western world has not exploited Africa in the way that they did and they are still doing, this will be the richest continent in the world. But I don't know. It's just a problem. What about pension that has to be built in the Netherlands? I don't know. What is your question exactly? You mean our pension? That stops because we went out of the country. So for a certain point, we don't have pension, I think. Yeah, I don't know. That are some of the rules. So if you leave the country in the Netherlands, if you live outside of the country, if we live outside of the Netherlands more than a certain year, our pension decreases. But it's worth the try because we have so many business ideas we want to set up here. So we have given ourselves the time to just try and do whatever possible within that time frame to set up something here. Samuel Asaidu just gave $5. Thank you very much. So we installed something that is called Super Chat. And to me, that is also very new. That's why we're having this new live stream. A lot of people keep asking, how can we support you? How can we support the channel? There was a time where we were like really doubting because of our financial situation. Like, should we stay in Ghana? It's a big risk that we are taking. But we decided to take that risk, and we decided to put a lot of our effort into YouTube because we feel like, we have rolled into this. It was not our plan to do YouTube, become YouTubers or whatsoever. We just wanted to show our friends and family in the Netherlands what it's like to live in Ghana, just give them a different picture. And that blew up into something we didn't expect. And we now feel like we are also a little bit obliged to show everybody, like, this is the day-to-day life in Ghana. You can really live here. And I think we're helping a lot of people by inspiring them and showing them basically our lives. And I feel that this is not something we need to ask money for, but it definitely helps because Ghana is very expensive. It is expensive to live here. So yeah, a lot of you people have been asking, why don't we do a GoFundMe or set up a page or ask for donations? That is not really our thing. But if you like to support the channel, of course, you're very welcome. So that's why we have a PayPal. And this Super Chat, I don't know, it's the first time I'm using it. Yeah, you can donate if you press the button, any amount or I don't know how it works. This is my first time, but it is a nice way to say thank you because we put a lot of effort in our videos, and I'm happy that you're liking it. Um, yeah, I needed to say something else about that. Yes, sorry. So when we went to Kumasi and Kevin had the lady carrying the plantains for his auntie, when we filmed that lady, a lot of people gave donations and asked like, can we do something for the lady? So Kevin said, oh wow, this is a beautiful thing. If from our video, people would like to donate to a woman, Kevin is more than happy to travel 6 hours to Kumasi to make sure that money comes there to the person. So if you want to donate to that lady or any other person you see in a video, just click on the PayPal link under any video and state the person that you're donating it to. Like I think the video we did with the kids for Diola's birthday, somebody wants to donate that too. So make sure you write down market lady or street kids so I can differentiate them from each other. And then, yeah, I think Jasmine is somebody who has started it at first. $5, $10, it makes a huge difference in people's lives here. And I'm so honored and blessed to be to be doing this, to be helping in this kind of way, to be like the middle person between the receiver and the donator. And I think it's a good way because you see exactly where your money goes. I am very like somebody's money, somebody works very hard for money. So $1, $2, I would never be a person who'd like to use that for my own benefit or take advantage or anything like that. So I want to make sure that it comes at the right person. And I think this is a good way to do that. I was always very cautious of giving donations to like charities or all that because they have a whole board and things they are paying. If you want to do a donation, you know that this is the money that goes to the person. So for me, just doing that in my eyes is God that is just putting me in a position to help somebody. And I think it's amazing the way social media can help or change people's lives is mind-blowing. So thank you. Let me check. After living in Ghana for a while, in your view, what do you think that the country needs to do a bit more in order to further progress? do we have like 2 hours? No. Really hope, what I hope truly in my heart is that one day Ghana can find a president or somebody in charge who really puts the country's effort and the people's interest at first place. Because I feel like the corruption here in Africa in general, not only in Ghana, but in Africa in general, is so huge. And there's something I just can't comprehend. And Kevin sometimes tries to explain to me, but African politics is something that is very new to us and we just don't know. But for me, I feel like there's so many strings from Europe that are like, they're using Africa as a puppet. So even if there is a very good president, there's so many strings and rules and contracts that, let's say France has a huge contract with, I think, oil or gas or whatever. They have like something, it's like they have a gun on Ghana. So whatever they do, they can't go into that position. Like if it's me, if I would become president of Ghana, I would just cancel all of that contracts and say, listen, I'm not paying shit to nobody. Everything that you want, you're gonna pay for, because the world cannot survive without Africa and its resources. So I'm gonna let them pay like whatever they need to be paying. But I think it's just not really possible. I don't know, and I don't really understand. I don't really understand it. But there is a lot that needs to be built or needs to be done in Africa in order for the African people to really live life, because I feel like most Ghanaians right now are surviving and they're relying on God to provide them with the next meal or whatever, and it pains me. It really pains me. Yeah, I don't really know how to explain it better than that. But I think Ghana, Africa in general, is being taken advantage of way too long, and it needs to stop at some point. But I don't know how, because I'm not a politician. So let's leave that to the politician. But there's a lot of corruption, too much, if you ask me. Do you see yourself living more in Ghana than the Netherlands? What are some of the regrets, if any, living in Ghana? Well, we are living in Ghana, so of course I see myself living here. We are not in the Netherlands, and we have not been there for over a year now. To be honest, I'm starting to miss it. I'm starting to miss my people. I'm starting to miss my family. I'm starting to miss Surinamese food. I'm starting to miss the cold. But right now, we have made the decision to stay here, and I think YouTube is a huge part of that. Like, we made a decision to show you our lives, to let you into our lives. And each day we are growing and growing and growing. So if we feel like at one point we just want to move back, I feel like I'm on a mission. I feel like there are so many lives that we are touching just by showing our lives, which is it's hard work, but it's very simple. We don't really need to make a lot of effort. We can just show you what we do. And if that helps somebody investing in Africa, or letting their children come to Ghana, or let's say, I get so many messages from half caste children who, like, maybe their mother did not allow them to come, or their dad wanted to bring them, but their mother was scared. She didn't want to come. And now, because of our videos, they are coming. That is like, whoa, I am so touched by that. And if I can make such a huge impact in people's lives just by making videos and showing my life, I also feel an obligation to do that. So I feel like right now, God or the universe or whatever has brought this on our path to do. And sometimes it is difficult, yes, especially during the house hunt, where we just at a certain point did not feel comfortable in our house anymore. We were like taking up the days, like, can we just move? Can we just move? And yeah, it was just so draining at one point that I was thinking, like, why don't we go back to the Netherlands? Everything is set there. We have a very comfortable life. Why are we here? Why are we pushing? Why are we struggling? But nothing comes easy in life. And we are half caste kids. That is just how it is. Half caste, mixed race, I don't know how you want to call it, but we are half Ghanaian, half Dutch. And for 30 years of our grown adult life, we have been brought up in the Netherlands. Well, yes, I visited Ghana a little more than Kelvin, but we haven't been really introduced to that culture, to that language, to that environment the way we wanted to, because you don't feel whole as a person if you only know one part of your life. And we felt like we were lacking, like we wanted to know that part. And especially if you have children who are also half caste, how are you going to explain that to them? How are you going to instill that pride in them? And especially in a country as the Netherlands, it can be very difficult to do that. Like, sometimes I would just cry because I would drop off Sophie at school, and then she'll come back from school, and then she would like wanted her friends to come and play with her. And then we will go to the mother, and that was a new school, a very wide school. I introduced myself. I say, hi, I'm Sophie's mom. We're new to this area. Sophie would like your kid to come and play. And would you be okay? Could we set a play date? And then she said, yes, I would like to, but today is not possible because I have this and that and that. And then the same child will go to somebody else's house. And then Sophie will ask me, but mommy, why? Why didn't she come and play at my house? I thought she said she needed to go somewhere. How are you going to explain the little racism that is in there? Because the people did not know me. While when we were a little longer at the school, I started involving myself in school, going to let's say, how do you say that? Like going, helping on field trips, being the mom who's like more involved in the school. The people were getting to know me, and they were like, oh, they're actually really nice, and they're very Dutch. They can speak very good native months, and they'll have that comments. Well, I think you don't judge a person from the way that person looks, you know? Of course, I wouldn't let my child play anywhere. I want to meet the person. I want to know where they live. I want to see if they're good people. But just me judging me and judging my daughter from the way that I look is just something that I couldn't live with. So that was very difficult for me to handle because I just see my own life, right? When I was young in her. And I said that, no, I don't want that. So that is why we decided also to come to Ghana and instill that pride in them, so that they know better than us how to handle racism, and just know that they have a home in Ghana, wherever they are in the world. They have a home in the Netherlands. So that is what we are really focusing hard to build, to have the same thing. Yeah. Like be world citizens, Ghanaian citizens and Dutch citizens. I don't know if I explained it right. I feel like I'm rambling. I like the other live stream better because there you can like insert a name and then, yeah, I don't know. But I'm still here with you guys. I'm still here for another 20 minutes. Heel snel om te horen in welke stad woonde je. So a person said, that's so sad to hear. In which city did you live? I grew up in Amsterdam, and I grew up in Amsterdam North, and also there are a little racist areas, but it wasn't as bad as the city Sophie was brought up in. So when Kelvin and I got together, we decided to live in a suburb of Amsterdam because Amsterdam was just too expensive. So the suburb was Sandam, and I think that area is more racist than Amsterdam. The Netherlands is a very nice country, but I think Amsterdam is different from the Netherlands in my eyes, because Amsterdam, everybody's just nice, everybody's just free. But then if you go to this little suburb, there is more racism, especially now during the Sinterklaastide. It is crazy. Like each time you hear crazy stories, like there was this girl, a Somali girl, who went to go and work in her new job, and then her new manager contacted her to say that, oh, hi, I heard that you are the new employee. So wonderful to have you in the company. This is a very good timing because tomorrow is the Santa Claus, and we were looking for somebody, but since you are already Black, you don't have to paint your face. So can you come tomorrow wearing the Pete suit? And I was like, what the fuck? Okay, sorry, you don't like me cursing. But like how in the world in 2020 are you still suggesting that people come dressed as a offensive caricature? I don't know how to say that. Offensive characteristic to a new workplace, and that's the first message your boss sends. I don't know. To be honest, I'm very happy that I'm here now. Yeah, I went to Amsterdam myself several times, and I love the diversity and the talent there in Europe. Every suburb country has a lot of racism. True. Let's talk about something nice. You guys looking to build multiple houses in Ghana, or just looking to build a dream house only? That's a good question. I don't know. Real estate is like a very good business here, but I feel it's like exploiting people. So if we ever get the finance, for me, I just want to build my house, my own house, my dream house, so that wherever we are, we know that we have a home in the Netherlands, we have a home in Ghana. That is my goal. So if I reach that goal within the time frame that we are here, and I feel like, wow, I have enough financial means, I would love to build something else to rent out, because real estate is just a good business. But I would like to do it in a way that I'm not exploiting people, because the stress that we are going to finding a comfortable place within a budget where you know that you get quality, I wouldn't want to do that on anybody. So yes, if I get the financial means, I would definitely have multiple houses here and make sure that anyone can live comfortably, because it's very possible in Ghana. It's just you need to find the right people to work to build a quality house. But people are not building quality houses here. I don't know. I don't think a lot of people use architecture. Like everything is like everything here. People will try and do it on a budget, and within like somebody can charge you $50,000. Let's say the person charged you $50,000 to build a one-story bedroom. Would you rather pay $100,000 knowing that that one bedroom can still be there in 30 years, or rather pay the $50,000 to just be there within like 10 years, to be there for like 10 years? That is like, I feel the mind state that is here. People don't think about the future, but think about now and tomorrow, which is difficult because I don't think that's the way you should do a house. You should build a house. Hebben jullie ook een vaste baan daarnaast YouTube? Samantha asked if we have a job next to YouTube. No, YouTube is our job. It's a hard job. We are now like experiencing how it goes. It is not easy. You know, people think that, oh, we just take a camera and then we show it and then that's it. No, there is planning, there is editing, there is filming, there is setting up, and it takes so much effort. I am so proud of YouTubers and people who have been doing this for a long period and who deliver quality videos. It is not an easy job, not at all. Especially if you live in Ghana. Like being an influencer in Ghana, you don't get the profits or the, how do you say that, the sponsorship like deals and all that. Like people don't acknowledge influencers here yet, so it's a new thing. People don't really understand it. Like if we want to go and film somewhere, it's rather that the person of the establishment says that, oh, I'm sorry, but you can't film here. And then I'm trying to explain that, oh, we're just filming our day-to-day lives. We won't film other customers. We're trying to show an experience. We're trying to show a different side of Ghana. We do it in a positive light, but people say that no, camera's not really allowed, and it is a hassle. There's so much explanation before we are allowed to film, so it's not easy. It's not easy, but we're doing it for you, and we love to do it. No, I can't say that I think I really found a job that I love. Yeah, being a YouTuber is no different from a 9 to 5. You have to work. True, but there's no 9 to 5. It's 24/7. Like I don't sleep sometimes. Hey, like I like this so much. I read each and every comment. Like when I wake up, I read the comments. When I sleep, I read the comments. And let me say this, people, most of you are very, very nice. And I can't wait for the assumption video. It's gonna drop very. Should I tell you when the assumption video is gonna drop? You let me know. Who wants to know when the assumption video is gonna drop? Because you had some assumptions about us. The hell? No, most of you are very nice. But let me say this. If you don't have anything nice to say, just don't say it because it hurts. I don't know. Sometimes people say that, why are we here? Why don't you just go back to your country? What else? Anna, you're getting so fat. Don't you think you need to lose some? Don't you think I know that I'm getting fat? You don't need to tell me that. I have a mirror. I mean, you need to be so I don't know how to say it. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it, because YouTubers read the comments and it hurts. We are people too. I mean, I've gotten a lot stronger, yes, because normally when people's opinion, I just think, what the hell? But now sometimes I think like, oh, I don't know. I've gotten a lot stronger since this YouTube thing. You get tough skin, but I don't know. We read it, so just be nice, okay? Anyway, let me see. You want to know about the assumption video? The assumption video is coming up tomorrow. So set your notification, hit that bell button. Tomorrow, 2 o'clock, we are going to talk about your assumptions about it. But mostly you were so nice. You were so nice. But yeah, I don't know. It's funny. I love doing this, and I love it as a job, and I love the interaction with you guys. But sometimes you're just a little too much. Like, I don't know. Somebody said last time, like, Anna, why do you go out so much? You need to stay home with your kids. Like, hello, huh? Are you my mom? excuse me, I have my own life. You can't tell me what to do. And the things that you see is not a reality of the 24/7, right? We show you what we want you to see, and we are very open and we are very transparent. But that doesn't mean that that is the only thing we do. We do a bunch of other stuff. It's just that we can't have the cameras on off 24/7, or else we have to do something like Big Brother in our house. Let me just see if I can answer some of your questions. Expectedly, internet influencing is still at a infancy across Africa, but the positive thing is there's a lot of room to grow and population is very young. Very true, very true. But also feel like sometimes, when people watch my videos from abroad, I'm not saying that I don't value you, because thank you very much, right? But in Ghana, internet is so freaking expensive. So when somebody comes up to me and is like a local person and say, "Oh, I know you from your videos," that person spent hard money to watch my videos. And then I think like, wow, the internet is so expensive and you're still watching. So I'm just sometimes, I just love to meet you guys. I wish COVID wasn't there so I can hug you. But it's a whole other thing here. Like, people make life very difficult, and I don't know why. I mean, internet should not be that expensive here. It should not. I don't know. In the Netherlands, it's free. Oh no, of course it's not free. I'm sorry. It's not free. We pay a set amount of I think about $60 a month for internet, but you have very high speed internet. I think there's no limit, because the kids can watch both on the iPad. Kevin can be watching TV through internet. I'll be on my phone, and there's nothing. Every connection is just right. But here, internet is costly. It's very costly. So I don't know. I feel like we're paving the way. We're paving the way for influencers here. Not we, because they're way bigger people, but we're like paving the way for influencers because it's a new thing. But yeah, there's Maya, there's Vanessa, there's Jasmine, who have way bigger channels. So we all are like paving the way. Please do more public videos. What do you mean with public videos? Please tell me, EA. I agree with you. Internet is too pricey in Africa. Why are there necessities need to come to great expense? School, internet, technology, housing. Why? Corruption. That is why. I'm telling you, the money that is here in Africa is like, it's not even comparable to Europe. And yeah, but EA, please explain what you mean by public videos. I don't know what you mean. The money that is here, like, let's say, people, I'm not trying to, in my English, I'm not trying to bash anyone, but people in America get how do you say that? People in America get, not only America, people in Western countries buy cars on lease, right? And they'll be driving Range Rovers and this and that while they're paying it monthly. It's not even their car, they don't own it. You have to take it back after 2 years and you get a new car, which is a beautiful option. Don't get me wrong, I love that. I love that. And definitely when we go back to the Netherlands, I'm getting a lease car because this is the best thing to do. But in Ghana or Africa, people have paid that thing cash. Oh, it's cash. There's no lease thing. There's mortgages, but even the mortgage is so high of rate. The money people have here in Africa, is from another level. So I hate it when people say Africans are poor. We are not poor. Oh. We got more money than you. Hey, the people here get money. Last time when I think we went to, what's the name? The houses in Aburia, and they were, I was like, oh, that's really, really nice houses. Maybe we should look into like how to buy it or a mortgage. So I was asking them like, how can we buy a house here? Is it possible? They were like, yes, you have to make a down payment within 3 months. And I'm asking like, what is the down payment? They said 50% of the house or something like that. And I'm like, what? The house was $200,000, so 50% is $100,000 within 3 months. Who has that type of money? That's what I'm asking myself. Like, I even asked her, like, lady, Please, who has that type of money? She said, oh, people here have money, you know. Sometimes it's governors, it is, hey, people have money, oh. They're on another level. They're on a whole another level. So please don't come and tell me Africa is poor. Africa is one of the richest continents in the world. Africans are rich. They say Arab money. We need to make a new song. African money. African money. Let's see. Chima Madu. Thank you very much for your donation. I am watching from UK. I like what you are doing and thank you for sharing Africa to the world. And you are doing a great thing. I am from Nigeria and hope to visit. I would love to visit. That was actually in my plans, you know. I wanted to go and visit Nigeria, but then COVID and all that's happening in Nigeria right now. Have you seen the thing which was on BBC? Like, Nigerian government is trying to say that BBC made a whole statement that is not true. I don't know. The corruption here is just is too much. It is too much. But I would love to visit Nigeria. That's the place I want to go to. I'm just not sure. I don't think I'm too scared to take my gas selfie. So I think I'll visit together with Kelvin and somebody who's Nigerian first, and then maybe we'll go as a family. But I'll definitely love to go there. My first time commenting on YouTube. You and your husband are very cool. I love the way you handle your family and it's nice to watch. By the way, I love your content from hotels and restaurants. Oh, that is nice. Good to see. We love doing that. Thank you very, very much. What's your name? Akomate Ayena. Oh, what a beautiful name. Do you have any suggestions about international schools in Accra? My daughter and I are planning to move to Ghana. The suggestions I have is that you need to bring a bag of money. That is my biggest stress. Like paying the school. Let me write. Paying the school fees for my children. It is a stress that is with me each and every single day because. Okay, you just have to watch my school series, yeah? That's my first suggestion. Go and watch all my school series, then you know what it's about. There's a playlist in the channel. School here is expensive. But if you come from a country where you're already used to paying school, then maybe it's not that expensive. But in the Netherlands, education is free and it's one of the top educations in the whole world. We don't pay for school. Then coming here, that was and is still one of our biggest hurdles. Like, how are we gonna pay for the school fees? Because a good school is approximately like $10,000 for each child for each year. So we need to work very hard. We need to get our views and our subscribers and all our things up for us to pay the school fees. It is difficult, but the suggestions I have is that don't put them. Really look for an international school. Look for their credentials. Talk with the teachers. Ask for the teachers' credentials, because any school here which you see on the street is called international school while they're not there. I believe that there is not really a system in Ghana for schooling. Of course, there are regulations, but because of the corruption, you can do anything. So I think everybody is free to open a school and call it an international school if they teach one or multiple languages. So that doesn't mean that it's a real international school. And that is the mistake we made at first. We sent them to a school where they have the Cambridge curriculum. They even had the Cambridge, the Cambridge sticker. I don't know how to say that they are really from Cambridge. But on paper, the school is so good. Well, when I asked Micah what did he do, he said he watched TV for the whole day. So I don't know. It's difficult. Schooling is a very difficult thing here. You really have to do your research and you really have to go to the schools, talk to the parents, and do your research. Corruption is everywhere, but in this part of the world, it's chronic. It is a pity. Yes, it is. And you know the street face you did with Amma. That is the one you want to see. That's good. We have a few of those coming up, so I think you'll be happy. Anna You're right, Anna. International schools are expensive. I went to international community school in Kumasi, and it was very expensive compared to schooling in Europe. Yes, it is. It is, you guys. But we will get there. By all means, we will get there. I love your videos. I'm thinking of relocating too, and I have a family, so it's good to see how you and your family are coping with the change. Yes, it is. I'm very, very happy to help. I'm very blessed to be in this situation because I don't know, it's not everybody that can like be here and do this, and we're still here. So thank you. It's all because of you guys. You have to make the destination school in Ghana free. Only the international schools are private and paid. Yes, but the public school in Ghana is just not for my children. I think if you may be brought up in Ghana and you have never experienced Western lifestyle, then the public school could be an option for you. But if you are ever exposed to the Western world, it's just too big of a transformation for you to be in. It is so difficult for a child to handle themselves in that kind of environment when you're used to another type of environment. So you have to really look at your child before you make that decision. I'm always baffles me. I'm wondering why you both of Anna and Kevin got in touch. Maybe you people are the first I had seen in my life. Your fathers are Ghanaians and your mothers are Holland. You mean Dutch? There's a lot of mixed race children in the Netherlands, especially Ghanaian Dutch. There's a lot. Please don't forget the West was built and forced labor, slavery, and stealing resources from African continent. My brothers and sisters moved back to the continent, take control, and live. Yes, I think that is a very good thing. You know, if I had let's say $10 million in the bank, I would just build my own sacred Acheampong family compound where I'll live with all of you guys, seriously, especially people from America. If I had that money, I would build something and we'd all live there together in a community away from police brutality and everything that's going on there. Anything you can do there, you can do here, but it takes time and it takes money. It is not something you can't just move your, let's say you want to move your dentist job to Ghana and you think you earn money just in the first year. It takes time, structure, and effort, just like like it did before. Like this country is not, we are not there yet, but we need people like you to come and help build up these countries, to come and help build corruption, to come and help fight for the rights. Like this is your home. So if you have the chance, just see how we did it. Look at us. If we can do it, you can do it too. And especially if you live in America, I wouldn't want to stay there. I would not want to stay there. But yeah, Kamala Harris, is that her name? I'm so happy she's there. I'm waiting for her to be the next president. I think then you'll be safe. But the things I hear about America, I'd rather be in Ghana struggling than living there, to be honest. But yeah, let me see one more. I think you're always disappointed if you keep comparing Ghana to the outside world. Ghana's developing and gradually getting there. I've noticed you get too emotional to some stuff. I think that's because I've grown up in the West, so there's nothing else for me to compare. If you don't compare, I mean, if you have never been exposed, you don't compare. But I lived my whole life in the Netherlands. That is what I know. So I will always keep comparing that because that is my home, and I'm trying to make Ghana my home now. But I'm always thinking about, okay, this is the way they did in the Netherlands. How are they doing it here? Let me see if we can adjust to how it's done here. If we can't adjust to it, how can we make sure that it's still a manageable way? But if the Netherlands is your home, of course I'm going to compare it. I'm not comparing it and saying that it needs to be like the Netherlands. Of course not, because this is Ghana. But there need to be better roads, yes. There need to be better infrastructure, yes. There need to be hospitals open to the public, yes. Do I think there needs to be a welfare system at some point where the money that's actually coming from Ghanaian people needs to come back to Ghanaian people. Of course, like there's a lot of good things in the Netherlands. I wish we're here, but we're not there yet. But for me, for you to say that I should not compare, it's not fair because that's my home. That's all I know. Kamala Harris is the president. Biden is just a face. Just watch and listen. Amen. I hope so. I hope so. So let's end it there, guys. See you tomorrow for the assumptions video. And next week, I'll be back with you together with Kevin and maybe the kids, if I can handle that. We are coming on live each Sunday. I'm not sure if it's going to be 2 o'clock, but I'll let you know next time beforehand. It was so nice talking to you. I love you. Thank you for liking. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you want to help the channel in any way, please share it with people you know. Share it with people you think need to know about Ghana, need to know about Africa. It helps me and my family out a lot. Thank you. See you. Bye.